Mount Etna is an active volcano on the east coast of Sicily, Italy. The first recorded eruption was in 1500 BC and has erupted at least 190 times since then, with the most recent recorded eruption in August of 2024. Mount Etna is situated along the subduction zone on the African and Eurasian plate boundary. The volcano has previously had more than one active center formed from the subduction of the African plate boundary underneath the Eurasian plate, which created deep fissures into the earth underwater. The volcano continued to erupt, creating magma deposits down the sides, building it up over time to be sea level and be classified as a continental stratovolcano. There has been no significant damage to infrastructure with Etna in recent years, but damage from the flow of lava is prominent to orchards and vineyards nearby. One extreme eruption in 1669 had significant amounts of lava, and efforts to divert the flow by digging a trench were made. However, it ended up destroying a dozen villages in the western part of Catalonia. This was the first time efforts to divert lava were made. Over the 2.2 million years Etna has been active, there's only been 77 confirmed deaths. Mount Etna is constantly monitored by satellite fiber optic cables and seismic stations on the slopes.
Mount Etna has developed a rigmarole since it was formed and since its initial eruption in 1500 BC. The story that it carries, however, isn't one that is remembered for a good reason. This is because Mount Etna has been slowly erupting, causing numerous environmental issues to rise since anyone can remember. For example, one eruption in 1928 was extremely environmentally detrimental because it destroyed nearly all of the villages of Mascali and a vast majority of their homes because of the opening of a fissure in the northeastern flank of the volcano. So this was considered the most destructive eruption since Etna's most major eruption in 1669. The destruction left behind in Sicily, Italy, after the emissions from the volcano in 1669 were extremely deleterious to various villages. Etna's extreme eruption in 1669 destroyed Mascalucia, Campotondo, San Giovanni Guglielmo, and San Pietroclarenza, which are all villages that were completely destroyed by the lava flow. Etna doesn't only cause damages to villages, it also causes harm to other aspects of living like transportation, air quality, and even infrastructure. Sulfur dioxide levels have dropped increasingly near Mount Etna, leading into Africa towards the Mediterranean, causing it to be Europe's largest source of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere. On top of that, Etna is almost constantly emitting smoke and ash fall from it, which has prevented airway travel because of the dark, massive clouds it produces. This is an issue for people who live in Sicily, but also for tourists because there have been flight cancellations near the time the volcano has erupted.